Warning. The following contains material that may be too disturbing to some people. Descriptions of violence, mature situations, and adult themes. This is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. We're live.
All right, welcome everyone to Megawatts Hornets. All right. Thank you all. I am your host, OnyxReborn, also known as Brandon Levins. We are here on this beautiful channel with the lovely RamblinManTV. All right. We also have several lovely players here today. All the cast. Everyone's good. I may not have gotten much sleep, but we're gonna do this thing. So, now that we're done referencing Animal Farm and talking about Mercedes' lack of schooling and desperate Googling of flowers for Algernon, we are going to get someone to give us a recap of what happened last game.
Nobody talk,
I'm just having war flashbacks.
It was a really wild game.
Just like Eric Clapton playing in the background.
We went into an alternate universe where everyone was ponies and nothing terrible happened. The end.
Oh, that's it.
One person had that.
Well,
take it away.
I remember Jeremy and the drugs, but
we prepared for and then conducted a raid in order to get Tilly back. In the meantime, Tilly tortured and murdered her own father. Yep. And then when we got her back, she did drugs about it.
Yeah,
basically.
She got therapy, but then she did the drugs. She did the opposite of the usual path.
I wouldn't call the drugs the opposite of therapy.
Drugs are very therapeutic.
I mean, you know,
in this case, yes.
You did restore your memories, so that's a plus.
That's fair. Either remember all of you and Jeff, or know nothing and only know Maxwell and only know Max is sad now.
And the torture and murder of confused dad was videotaped, right? That was the thing.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was videotaped.
And or just observed by habit. Oh, and Jeremy got beat up and we rescued him. And he almost shot me in the head.
So jumpy.
Reminds me of a firefight close. That was a good shot. I was aiming for his head.
Still salty about that being canceled.
I mean,
you and everyone else, my friend.
I mean, it was a Whedon project, so he was going to fuck it eventually.
It's true, yeah. It's very fair.
But we might have gotten a couple of good seasons out of it.
Yes, true. And yes, anyway.
But the stupid network aired the episodes out of order.
Yeah. Anyway, so I believe we have a scene that I tried to do, but then like the work week from hell, which is probably only going to be worse for me. That's great. Came up and kicked me in the teeth. So, Darren, you have a knock on you had a knock on your door last evening. We are still on the night of the previous.
Is this before or after we rescued Tilly and Maxwell?
This is after you guys rescued Tilly and Maxwell.
Okay, because we were in early morning at that point.
Oh, okay. Well, then we are in the.
April 13th, 2:15 a.m.
All right. That is so. The early the next morning, Darren, you are awoken by a loud rapping on your door.
Is this after the conversation I had with Smokes?
I mean, I was gonna just continue the conversation with Smokes.
Oh, okay.
Unless you think that's all you needed to do.
Probably not. No, I guess. Yeah, I'll answer the door.
All right, so Smokes is so we're gonna Smokes is there. He's like, hey, big man, you guys have your little brief conversation. He sort of sits down next to you. He's sort of still standing, sort of like puffing on a cigarette, and he goes, looks to me like you're at a bit of crossroads here. You get to decide what you're doing. So, what's it gonna be?
What do you mean?
You still in? You still down for it? You still going? Do you still want this?
Of course. I already said I'm not quitting shit.
Good. Smoking isn't a quitter's game. he pulls out another pack of cigarettes and hands it and tosses them to you. Start with those. I'll have more coming over.
I'm already lighting one.
Yeah, then he pulls out of his pocket 3 nicotine patches and puts them down on the ground. He's like, I can get us more, You keep those for now, all right?
Nod.
All right. Get yourself back into the swing of things. You may have fallen off the horse, but you're not off the wagon, all right? So,
Yeah.
I got things I gotta do, people to kill, stuff like that. I'll see you later. And he heads on out.
Just like a sigh of relief as I exhale smoke into the room.
Right. So, what's Darren doing?
Ooh. I'm still pretty wounded, right?
Yeah, you are still very, very wounded. You are in a lot of pain. Admittedly, a night's sleep has healed a little bit of your head is throbbing just a little bit less, and your everything is healed, a bit.
A bit. Well, I've got a nick fix now. So I'm probably gonna smoke he hasn't really had cigarettes in a while. Not like I think I bummed one from somebody, but haven't been able to really smoke. So I'm gonna probably smoke 2 cigarettes, put a nick patch on, and try to get some sleep. It's like 2:30 in the morning or something like that. Said.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you've been asleep up until this point. All right, assuming you were sleeping before.
All right. Well,
unless you want to say that he was up and pacing and worried, there is nothing that would have. You basically would have been in the room with nothing to do but go to sleep. So he woke you up. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll take my cigarette and I'll go walk around and try to be listen, see if anything's going on. Listen to other people. If there's anybody else up, walking around, I'm gonna try to. I don't know.
I'm going to assume that you hear some clinking of metal on metal.
Am I locked in here?
No, you're walking around, and as you're walking around, you see you can see most people are kind of like asleep or doing things. There's like radios on, things like that. There is a doorway. There's a one door that's a little open, with some like ching 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 ching, and like some like clicking sounds coming from behind it.
Can I take a look?
Sure, roll me notice.
Okay. $37.
Okay. So as you're coming up to the door, you see what looks to be a little spider kind of standing at the door, kind of marching back and forth in a line.
Yeah, I just nod and keep walking. I think I know what's going on there.
So when define keep walking, you're walking past the door, not going in. You're walking past, into the door, like.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm assuming it's dough. Is it Aofree? Is that how you say it? Ifree? How do you say the name? Aoife. Sorry, I always forget. I know. All right, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what's going on. I'm just gonna keep walking past the room. Sure. Guard spiders active.
Is there anything in particular you're doing, or are you just killing time?
I want to try to find a gun or somebody that can give me a gun.
Sure. You start walking around. The place is pretty quiet. There are a few people who are on look like they're on kind of guard duty, just the way they're kind of like standing around. They do have weapons on them. But they also don't look like the type of people who are gonna hand you a weapon.
Yeah. Can I? Do they have like an armory area or anything?
Not that you know of, not that you've seen.
Have I spoken with any of these people? Do I know any of them?
No, not offhand. If you'd like to roll status, you might be able to say that. You have.
Sure, I'll try.
I mean, you can roll status also to try to see if you can talk one of these people into giving you a gun, if that's something you'd like.
I mean, yeah, that's gonna be the goal, regardless. Right. My status is not so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So you're kind of you are basically laughed at or like ignored by most everyone that you're going and talking to. They're kind of like, yeah, dude, whatever, get away, Like he's like, hey man, I need a gun. It's like, yeah, cool, No one seems like they want to give you a gun,
Yeah, of course.
You are making your way down, and you finally you hear it. There seems to be loud scraping and commotion, like some movement coming from down in the basement. After you've basically walked up and down, like, because it's an apartment building. There's like several halls and doors, and there's various people, and you've just been walking around, kind of like saying like, hey man, anyone got like a piece I could borrow or something? Everyone's just giving you looks like, who the fuck are you, dude?
All right, let me check out the commotion then.
Sure. You walk downstairs and, that guy, not that guy. Basically that guy, but, that guy, who is also hella injured, is pushing around various tables and things in the basement and kind of like looking at various, vials and bottles, going, yeah, no, not that. This will work.
Is he alone?
Yes, I'm assuming he's alone. I'm assuming Mercedes is off having a conversation at this moment.
Yep.
If you guys wanted to handle that conversation, in game or out of game, I'll let you guys do that however you want to do. If you guys want to hop down to a channel and do that, that's fine. If you guys want to do that next scene, or if we want to skip over that, that's up to you guys. Anyway. So, yeah, he's just kind of, working on his things.
Yeah, he's setting up his lab or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'll just make, like, a round, I guess. Like, walk around the whole
Or roll me
place.
secrecy.
Okay. That's a good roll. What does it mean? This is probably the wrong time to try to be like, I would like to swipe a gun from somebody.
So as you're, as you're trying to leave, you make the barest hint of a sound. Like you accidentally brush your arm against the doorway, and Jeremy's eyes flick towards you as he pulls out a gun and goes, "Who the fuck is there?"
If you're gonna shoot, just go ahead and do it.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Just checking on things. Didn't mean to scare you. I know you're jumpy.
You could knock.
I could. Shrug.
Didn't you learn that the last time?
Didn't know it was you in here. And honestly, at this point, not knocking is kind of like my thing.
Seems like a good way to get shot. So he goes back to doing his work. So, you do realize something. This is someone who has a very similar energy to you.
What's that mean?
Like how he carries himself. You can see there's a sort of reflection of yourself in this person. Like maybe you and he are walking the same path.
Yeah, he's like masterless or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I might just kind of sit there and watch him for a little bit then. Just observe him.
He sort of looks over there. He's like, "Are you gonna help, or you gonna sit there, or are you gonna be useful?"
Yeah, I'll give you a hand, sure. Flick my cigarette out and walk up and I guess what am I moving stuff or something?
Rolls his eyes like tobacco. Just a fucking waste.
It's not a waste. It's freedom.
I mean, of all the things you could choose to put into your body, you choose the one thing that has like zero benefit and like all the fucking negatives. I just don't fucking get it.
That was the first thing available, so.
The booze is usually the first thing available. I can at least understand why, like, you know, why someone would be a booze hound. I mean, like, it's cheating, all right? You know, yeah, it's quick, it's easy, it's cheating. You know, you get the power and you're good. Like, it's. Just gonna ignore this. He's sort of like, yeah, pick that table up, put it over here.
Yeah, I try to pick the table up, move it.
Sure. Roll me fitness.
Okay.
-10 currently for your huge fucking injuries.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I should have rolled my identity. That's fine. I would have failed regardless.
Sure, we can make that an identity roll instead, but
It's good.
sure.
Do I pull something?
No, it's just you can't really lift the table. Eventually, he has to come over, and you guys both together in your very weakened state, be able to like just sort of together push the table. And he goes, it's always good to have a helping hand around. You know.
Yeah, nod. Try not to like show how much it hurts or whatever, I guess.
He's like, you want something to take the edge off?
Always.
Sort of reaches into his goes over his bag, and he pulls out prescription painkillers. And he hands you a few of them.
What are they?
Like some stuff I picked up off a guy for some of my work.
Picked off a guy?
He picked up off a guy for some of his work.
Yeah.
Basically, he picked it up from a guy in exchange for one of his works.
Yeah. Okay. It's not like in like a pill bottle, I'm guessing, right? It's just like.
Oh, he had it in a pill bottle. The name was scratched off, but he had it in a pill bottle.
I was just curious if I can get like the name of the of whatever the pills are.
Sure, roll me notice.
Okay.
It says perk on it, PEROC.
Okay. I'll pop one.
PERCO. His hand was kind of covering it.
It's probably fine. I'll take one. Sure.
They're little yellow oval shapes. So you take one and you start feeling better. Your injury, your fitness things drops to a -5 for the next few hours. As you are like, ooh, I am on. Ooh, feels good. All right.
Right on. Thank you. Thanks, Jeremy.
Yeah, no problem. Roll me a fitness check at no penalty, please.
I will try. another fail.
All right.
Does this knock out his roofies? The lingering effects from Venus's roof?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, so I'm no longer extra attractive?
Yeah.
It's okay. Alright, I deleted my 10% attractiveness. I am no longer slightly above average garbage man. I am now just garbage man. Okay.
All right. So what else is Darren doing as you guys are cleaning up this basement area?
Jeremy, do you know where I can get a gun by chance?
I mean, like, there's like stores, there's people who sell them. Why do you need a gun?
Or a weapon. Just something to protect myself.
Roll me convince.
I don't know how. Is it just a regular...
Connect. Sorry, connect is the right word for it.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm actually decent at that.
He's like, all right, 1 second. He goes over and reaches in. He sort of goes over to some stuff, and he pulls out a snub nose revolver, and he hands it over to you. It's unloaded.
Okay. Yeah, I seem surprised that he handed me a gun. And I say, thanks, man. Do you know where I can find some rounds?
Someone's probably got some. Everyone around here has pistols, you know?
Yeah, makes sense. Do you need any more help with this stuff?
Yeah, sure. And he'll, you know, have you go on there. Is there anything else you want to ask him about while you're here?
I mean, was I there when I wasn't there when they picked him up, was I?
You find picked him up when they rescued him?
Yeah.
No, you were not.
And the last time I saw him was when I was trying to talk him into making me our Narquise, I think. And he was like, so yeah, I mean, I'll chit chat with him and be like, so where you been? How's it been going? What have you been up to? Try to be friendly awkwardly. Like, Darren's probably not good at actually talking to people and trying to be friendly.
Sure.
So yeah, I'll small talk with him.
Roll me another connect. Do you not have actually connect as a skill, or?
I don't have it as an identity.
Alright, I'll give me another connect roll.
All right.
I just want to see how you do.
Yeah. I'm rolling good.
Yeah, you're doing fairly good. I mean, it's not as good as like the thing that convinced him to give us. He's a little more, you know, more like, man, I'm here and there. You know, he's giving you. He's not like telling you his life story or anything like that. He's just, you know, giving out some minor clues of what's going on. Story.
Okay.
As then, a whole bunch of pricks in masks come in.
What?
Yeah, I was just minding my own fucking business, and they like came in with baseball bats and started, like knocking like just start smashing everything, and then one of them hit me in the fucking head, and he was like, you're, peddling drugs. We're gonna teach you a lesson, and that's when I pulled out the dust, and then everything got red. Like, I mean, really red.
They weren't looking for that motorcycle, were they?
No, I mean, they didn't mention anything. They didn't seem like they were searching for things. They seemed like they were just there to, like, fuck shit up.
They didn't... Did you get a look at what else they were wearing besides the mask? They didn't have anything with flags on it or anything like that?
No, like, marks. No, nothing. Like, that was odd. It was like they were a gang, but they didn't have, like, any of the gang symbols. And, like, the absence of symbols be a symbol.
Any idea who it was?
I mean, I'm guessing it's... I mean, I don't know. I think... Alright. Hear me out. I think... might have been the Sleepers.
Why would they be coming after you?
I mean, I'm anarchy. Anarchies and Sleepers go about together as, like, sodium bicarbonate and dihydrogen monoxide. Alright?
Sure, whatever that means. I thought sleepers just want to keep things on the hush-hush, right?
Yeah, they want to keep their thumb over everything.
Did you do something? Or they just, what, they want your stuff under their control?
I mean, that's what every group wants. Every group.
Your stuff.
They want to control you. Alright?
Yeah.
Why you gotta be your own man, okay?
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Yeah.
So what, you stuck with the thirds now? They controlling you?
Fuck no. I'll blow this goddamn place up before I'm gonna kneel to God anyone. I can do it, alright?
I mean,
They're gonna give me the stuff, and I'm gonna do it, okay?
don't blow the place up.
Why not? Down with the fucking man, alright?
Yeah, but there's some good people here.
Okay, fair. I won't intentionally blow the place up, but accidents happen, okay? I'm not gonna be responsible if, like, drug lab explosion, okay? I mean, I will be responsible, but, like, I ain't gonna do anything about it.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll keep quiet.
Alright.
Just, if you can, give me some kind of warning before you do something like that.
Oh, sure. I'll just yell out, "Hey, Darren, it's about to go down!" And then you hit the deck. Alright? That'll be our signal. Alright?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Good. We gotta stick together, alright? Bros till the end.
Okay, Jeremy.
What, you don't want to be bros? You got a problem with that?
No problem.
You and your, like, cancer-sucking, oh, man, I do the most pedestrian fucking, bad for you drug there fucking is. Okay, alright. That's unfair. You're not doing bath salts. Alright? Fair. Bath salts might be worse.
No, I thought it was funny because went from threatening you to being bros.
Uranus. Bath salts and Oh, she starts like pulling out a notebook and starts like jotting things down. Is this the secret to the Philosopher's Stone?
What are you talking about? Philosopher's Stone.
Nothing in mind. You wouldn't understand. You are not suited for this type of work, alright?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you there. Why don't I go find Mercedes? Maybe she can give you a hand with this.
She's probably off with some. She's probably off with that girlfriend of hers.
All right. I mean, if you're wanting to talk to somebody about your stuff, that would be the person to talk to, I think.
He already knows about my stuff.
Oh. Okay. Right on. So you two go back then, I guess.
She doesn't know about. I taught that bitch everything she knows. All right. She's where she is today because of me. All right. That's all I'm gonna say. And maybe a blonde-haired woman. All right. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll remember that.
Yeah. You do. Don't you hurt her, all right? She might not be my blood, but I'm not gonna see like some cancer chugging jackass come on in here and like break her heart or anything like that. All right?
What are you talking about? I'd be way more worried about Mercedes hurting me.
Oh well, yeah. No, you have to worry about that.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll let you get back to it. I gotta try to find some bullets for this gun.
All right, sure. Nice talk.
That may be the first time our conversation didn't involve one of us getting injured. Yeah, good talk. I'll walk out.
All right. What's Darren doing next?
What kind of... You said it's a revolver. I'm guessing I can tell what caliber it is, like 38 or something, probably.
Yeah.
It's a snub nose, it's probably a 38.
Yeah.
Man. Have I noticed anyone else carrying a 38?
No, they all look like they got Glocks.
Yeah.
Stuff like that,
I'll just hold off.
So you going back around and asking people for like, hey, can I get some?
I don't want to start asking everybody for some bullets because then they'll all know I found a gun. I'd rather keep them thinking I don't have a gun for now, just in case. But yeah,
I mean, if you let people know you have a gun, it really lessens the element of surprise when you go and I pull out my gun.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I just need something to make me feel a little bit safer. Considering there might be some people trying to kill me.
Mercedes says condoms, all right?
Yeah, I guess I'll just walk back to my room and eventually go to sleep. I mean, I'll be looking for bullets on the way, but I don't think I'm gonna find anything.
Yeah, no. There's bullets aren't just lying around on the floor,
Yeah.
and if they were, I wouldn't trust those bullets.
Yeah. No, don't pass by any armories. I'm guessing they wouldn't be out in the open or whatever. So. Yeah. I go sleep. I need to heal anyway.
Yep.
Sleep is best thing for that.
Sure.
Make sure I put a patch on my arm before I go to
All
sleep.
right.
Yeah.
Indeed.
What now?
Sorry, someone asked me a question, and I responded to them with a question. As is my right to do as a GM.
It's true.
I would move on. Because I
Alright.
don't know the answer just yet.
Okay, alright. Well then, what is everyone else doing this evening?
I mean, I'm assuming Chili's still tripping balls, and when she's done, she's going to sleep.
I mean, I think that. I mean, oh yeah, no. You are passed out after the heroin high.
Nice.
We said that this was the early morning, right?
2:30 wise.
Okay, well, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyways. I am going to go to one of the ritual places that the butcher committed the killings to see if I can harvest there.
Ooh. Yes. You get a charge. Tell me a little bit about one of the the Baton Rouge butchers. What happened at this location?
I'm trying to think of like where it might possibly be at to describe the things, or well, not really describe, but
You can just give a vague, description of the place, like dark alley, lonely street, middle of a park, some guy's basement, rooftop.
It was probably somewhere close to like an abandoned shed or something like that. I imagine that this is where he had done several of the killings and where she went to find and expose him. Like, this is the place where she exposed him.
You're going up to his all right, so he mostly kidnapped people in Baton Rouge, which is several there's a reason he's the Baton Rouge butcher. Oh, he dumped people in Baton Rouge. I suppose he kidnapped people from all over the place, but he dumped people in Baton Rouge. So you're gonna go to his his private place where he was hiding and keeping people. That's a good distance away. That's not a place you walk to. That would be a drive.
I mean, I could try to get a car. Unless my car is here. Because I do have my own car.
I mean, would you have gone and picked your car up?
I mean, it's a good possibility, honestly.
Alright, you have your car. Are you going alone?
Probably, honestly.
Probably. Alright. I'd like you to roll me secrecy, please.
Okay. Oh.
Sorry, what did you get? I am off the screen for right now.
She rolled really well in that case.
That was great, honey.
You know
You're knocking
what?
over pots.
I'm just gonna fucking go with it because I want my stuff right. I'll take the fail.
I mean, yeah, no, it's pretty hard to fail at an 84, but you did it. So you are like getting up and getting dressed, and you're about to sneak out, and the light turns on, and Kat is just sort of sitting in a chair with her bottle there, and she's like, "What you doing?"
Nothing, dear.
Doesn't look like nothing. You put shoes on to do nothing.
I am gonna go out and try to harvest in a place that I just thought of.
Great, where are we going?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why?
Well, because you're a baby at this. And you apparently need charges. It's fair. Well, this seems to be like, like a war going on. So, yeah.
Kind of like kicks at the floor a little bit and slowly just kind of looks down, then looks up. We're driving to, Baton Rouge.
What's in Baton Rouge?
I'm going to try to harvest from one of the places that the killer who kidnapped me, he also killed and kidnapped several other people, and if he's famous enough, I might be able to harvest a charge from there.
Sure. You are able to, Alright, so she gets in the car. He's like, alright, I guess you're driving.
Yep.
Alright, so you make your way out to a very creepy place. It's even creepier since it's probably the middle of the night when you do this. Eventually you get out there, and what are you doing?
I guess she would try to find the place exactly, like I don't know, like sort of like a place where it looks like rituals have been done in the past. And then just kind of like
oh yeah, you can still there are still the shipping containers where he did the things.
Then I guess she will go inside of one and kind of like not really touch anything, but kind of look around and kind of try to sense and see if she can feel any type of power regenerating from this area.
You can definitely feel something there. In fact, it feels rather built up. Are you harvesting it?
Yep.
So you pull it on in and you get a significant charge. Now, you're not certain if it's just this location had only has enough fame for it to generate a significant charge each day, or maybe someone didn't harvest it in like a couple days, and so it builds up and builds up and builds up and builds up and builds up, like not more than a week, because then it would start fading away. But you know.
Yeah.
So, driving out here, it looks like you can get yourself at least a significant charge.
Alrighty.
So, question, what does it feel like?
Kind of like a large sudden burst of energy and great joy, kind of like how she did a final score for her soccer team, and just so much joy and so much energy.
All right, great. So yes, this is this overwhelming sense of happiness and such, and thoughts and memories fill you. Admittedly, some of them here are a little dark and twisted, but that even gives you a thrill. The memories of the people that you helped, you know, you can almost see them chained up here. Because you know, those people probably think about this place a lot.
And that is why she did what she did. She started up her own little therapy group sessions so that way they could all let it out.
Are you doing anything else?
I think that she got what she came here for.
Alright, yeah, so Kat's gonna sort of look at you and go, everything okay?
Yeah. Everything is great. Just kind of smiles a little bit.
Alright. Alright, we're good to go?
Yep. Let's go.
Alright. Get in the car, start driving your way back. What's anyone else doing anything?
Well, I think the next thing that Izzy would want to do is to more or less call a meeting for how to deal with the voice. So she'd probably like text the group and see if people were interested in talking about it.
Sure.
Is this in the morning?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. So, how is everyone? What's going on? How is everyone responding? What are you guys doing? You know?
I'm typing my response in.
Okay, you guys are typing responses. All right.
So we got our nice...
Is there anyone not planning on showing up?
I'm considering it. Actually, I'm gonna text something in the group. Something as well.
I mean, if you guys need to finish up your RP stuff, you guys can go and, do it over voice, but,
Or I have a potential side story thing if we want to delay for time a little bit.
What is the side story thing?
Charlotte got her second role.
Oh, okay, sure. All right, we will stall for time a little bit, and I will let you go on and do what you need to do with Charlotte getting her second role.
Gotcha.
This one was easier. It wasn't a post.
Yeah, so, Darren, as you walk back to your room after talking to Jeremy, the little spider thing, like, lets out, like, a bell noise. And Aoife sticks her head out of her door as you walk by.
Yeah, the first time, the spider theme looked like it was, like, considering a beetle on the floor and, like, chirping at it. It got a matched failure. He's like, is this an intruder? I must study, as, like, you walk right on past. Nope, I missed nothing.
Yeah, I'm just be like, it's just me. I was just walking by.
Yeah, you should come in.
What? Okay. What's going on?
Well, here's the thing. I tried to keep you alive pretty good, and you look like you're about to die. So I figured we should probably try to do something about that.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with that. What should we do?
Well, the father went back to his place. And it's been a little bit, so we should probably go over and see if he's willing to help you.
What can he do?
She gets a slightly insane grin on her face and goes, "What can't he do?" and scoops up a bag and Charlotte off the floor, who immediately turns into like a necklace. It doesn't even look mechanical, and she puts it on. And she, the big dog comes out from the back room and is tagging along. She says, "Come on, let's go."
Okay. Yeah, just kind of nervously follow.
So she like goes out to oddly purple van and motions for you to hop inside. And she takes off driving.
Are she going alone? Are you taking Eli?
No, I'm assuming Eli will come.
Yes, Eli will definitely come. Are you taking Raylan? Are you leaving Raylan alone? Why are you leaving Raylan alone? Because this is the best idea ever.
Well, she's not alone. She's in the middle of the thirds, but no, she can come too. I'm sure that she'd like
Father Thomas.
I'm sure you'd like to visit.
I mean, yes, with Father Thomas. Also hang out with Darren. I mean, it's Darren. He's dreamy.
Don't tell Darren my secrets.
Ooh, I don't know. I think you're telling Darren your secrets right now.
What? That you lost the prank war in the most spectacular way of all time?
Shut up!
I'd be happy to go into it.
Prank war?
Dearest, please don't make me punish you for your wrongdoings. Okay, let's just go.
What did I do?
No, not you.
I have no idea if I spelled Nellomancer correctly.
She's an Arastomancer. She was trying to piss someone off. It didn't go according to plan at all.
Huh.
Hey, Raylan. How are you feeling when you're thinking about the person who was with that prank war and where you know they are right now?
I would say she's a little anxious. Honestly worried. She is worried about that person.
Is she hiding that she's worried?
She is trying to.
All right, roll me secrecy, and everyone else can roll notice if you would like to.
Oh my god. All right, hold on. Let me look at a thing.
Roll notice.
Well, that is a success for.
Yeah. That's a success.
Darren, you can roll notice.
Yeah. trying to. I'm having some technical difficulties. There we go. I was kind of hoping I failed.
Unfortunately, that is a success and not high enough to beat her 28, which was also a success. So, you think you might be missing something, but you aren't exactly sure what you're missing.
Just business as usual.
Whereas you, of course, Aoife, know exactly what's going on.
She pauses and she puts a hand on Raylan's shoulder and she says, it'll be okay. She's smart, and the father suggested he might be able to help. We're probably gonna need her.
Probably is an understatement. I
Well, I
need
mean,
her out.
we need her in general, but I meant for this fight. Come on, let's go talk to him.
She nods.
Aoife goes, sends him a quick text so that their arrival is not a surprise. And
Sure.
starts to drive to the church.
When you drive to the church, you get there. It is unlocked. The basement is unlocked. No sign of the father.
Well, that's bizarre. Does anything look disturbed?
No. Actually, yes, it looks like someone tried to kick the doors into the basement. Like, there's damage on them.
But it doesn't look like they actually gave. It just looks like the door is
the
damaged
lock,
and it happens to be unlocked now? Or the locks are broken?
Oh, no. The locks aren't broken. The locks are missing.
Okay.
I should mention these are the outside locks that are missing. Like the padlock that's normally on the door that keeps it locked from the outside, not there.
But does it look like it was like ripped off or pried off? Like, is there damage around it, or is the lock just removed from the catch?
Just removed. Just removed. In fact, it looks like someone was kicking the door, you know. There doesn't look like they pried anything off.
Okay. Well, that's alarming. Guard up, everybody.
Oh yeah, no. Gun's already out and ready to go.
Gun is not out. I do not have ammo.
Well, Aoife pulls her gun.
I will look around for improvised weapons if I can.
She shakes her head at you and goes, "No heroics. You don't have a weapon?"
I don't have ammo for it.
I don't know what kind of ammo my gun would have.
I mean,
she's got a pretty... I can't remember. Brandon, do you remember if it was a revolver or a regular pistol?
I don't remember.
I remember that we got it from the pawn shop, but I don't remember anything else.
I mean, it sounds like I've got a Saturday night special. With 38 snub nose. Pawn shop. I mean, you can get one in a pawn shop for like $150, probably. They're cheap guns.
Yeah, but we had a different deal with this person.
Yeah, I don't know. You probably have a better gun. Like, if you have a choice, this is not the number one choice of handguns you want to have. Yeah, I mean, even a knife or anything. like a board, a stick, like anything.
Aoife gets a silly grin on her face, and she digs around in one of her belt pouches and pulls out a wrench.
I'll take it.
Only as a last resort. You are not to get into any fights. I do not want to go looking for a major for you.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. She's gonna send Pigeon down the stairs first and very cautiously go down.
Oh, as you open the door, you realize it's locked on the inside.
Oh, okay. He must be in the middle of one. We should probably sit for a little bit.
Yeah, no. That's what it is. He can't, like, keep the padlock on the outside when he's down there. But he has since installed, like, you know, barricades on the door, so,
No, my image of what you had described as, like, the door all battered was that it was open.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So that was my point of confusion.
Oh, okay.
So that's totally fine. Aoife's like, never mind, no stress. He's just in the middle of one. We'll just wait. We'll wait.
So you guys sit there for about, we're gonna say 45 minutes, before your phone beeps. And it's a message from Father Thomas. And, it goes, where are you?
Upstairs. That's the reply.
Apologies.
No warning. No problem. Didn't give you warning.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it's it. You did give him warning, but unfortunately, he was in the middle of performing rituals, so he's been down there for hours. You guys hear footsteps on the other side of the door, and then a large chunk, and then the door creaks open, and he steps on out, and turns around, and he puts a lock on the door. He looks haggard and tired, like he has been up all night. Yes.
Well, Father, I was hoping that you might be able to help some of my friends here, though it seems like maybe what you need is some sleep.
I will be fine. And he's carrying a trash bag.
Aoife will extend her hand and say, I can take that out for you, Father.
No.
Oh, okay. Anyway, Darren is hurt, and Raylan was hoping to talk to you about Serona.
Sure, he's like, he walks on out back, and you see him go, and you see him come to a area, and there's like a hole dug out back. And he goes and he reaches in and he pulls out something. It's wet and it's hairy, and he lays it down in the hole. And he starts doing that again and again and again. And once he's done, he picks up the shovel and takes the mound of dirt that's next to it and starts burying it on top of will look to be he looks like he put like 7 or 8 things in the hole.
Oh, Jesus.
Kind of frowns. Just like, I know what this is. It makes me sad.
Aoife counts, goes, good, he shouldn't mind 1 or 2. And then goes and tries to find somewhere to make coffee.
There's a Keurig inside. It's not Andy or Andy 2, but
Well, Aoife doesn't know who that is. So.
fair.
What the fuck is an Andy?
So once that is done, he goes is like, so you were here. Raylan, how are you doing? How is Pygmy?
Pygmy is great, but he needs a friend. Just trying to suck up and get another rat.
Yes, if I will possibly see what we can do.
Walks up and very gently hugs him.
He hugs her back. So if this is a social call, you are quite late. In the evening, I mean.
It isn't really. This one's nearly done on his feet, and we can't get him to stop running around and tackling people.
Because, why? Just why? She looks at Darren and is like, why?
It was me who got tackled, right?
Yes.
Why? I just shrugged.
I'm surprised he's not fucking dead, but he's alive, and I applaud you for that. But stop trying to die! Jesus Christ!
I'm not trying.
He looks at you and he goes, don't I... I mean, I would say that this one does not have the penchant for making the brightest decisions, but I suppose his heart is in the right place.
So, is this a smoking church or a non-smoking church?
No cigarettes, please.
Did you really just ask that? Just kind of raises an eyebrow like, really?
That is a disgusting habit.
No offense, but kind of looked like you were just putting dead things in the ground.
Yes. Are you about to compare reverence for the cycle in which all life participates to
Freedom?
inhaling nicotine? Freedom. Ooh. Anyway. You were saying about someone needing healing. Obviously, it's not him. He has freedom.
Father, I hope you can forgive his penchant to run off at the mouth. He actually is quite useful. I think he could be important in the fight against the voice.
Very well.
Yeah, useful. Right.
Come here.
Okay.
As you walk closer, see him sort of reach into his jacket pocket and pull two things out, and he sort of presses them against your arm, and you feel an odd strength returning to your body.
Awesome.
You have been healed. You're not fully healed.
Okay. Right. Well, thank you, Father. That might be the first time I've said those 3 words together. Now, when you say it feels odd, what do you mean?
It doesn't feel like. I mean, you need to make me an unnatural 4 check.
Oh. Well, I am hardened 4 and unnatural.
All right, then you're good. All right.
Okay. Okay. That's worrying. The wound's still there?
So yeah, you look. It looks like several of your stab. Are you checking? Your wounds.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling better.
Yeah, it looks like several of your stab wounds have somewhat healed up, although they have very gnarly scars. And your arm, which had gotten a lot of road rash on it from not being protected as well by the sleeve of your jacket that rode up. It is just a mass of like scar on your arm.
Right on. Cool. Don't mind the scars so much. Thanks. It does feel better.
Aoife nods and says, thank you very much, Father. Is there anything that I can do for you? Anything that you need?
Not at the moment, but please do keep this in mind.
You'll tell me?
Indeed.
Okay. Thank you again.
Well, I mean, there might be something that you could do. Have you ever thought about putting your talents to good use?
I feel like that depends very heavily on what one considers good use. What is it that you need?
Well, I'm certain you are aware that there are individuals in the world that have talents that they shouldn't, that use them poorly. I do not think you are one of those people. You seem to take a great care with your art.
I do what I can to be cautious.
But there are those who are not.
That is certainly true.
And there are those who need guidance. And from what I have heard from speaking around, you are given to performing guidance for wayward souls, shall we say.
That is a tendency of mine. I try not to let people get killed for no reason.
As do I. I take great pains in that. As he looks at Darren.
Somewhere, Mercedes sneezes.
I just want Darren to kind of cluelessly be like, "What? Why are you looking at me?"
Never mind. Anyway, I was wondering if you have ever thought about putting that drive of yours to something grander than just the people you happen to know.
Aoife takes a deep breath and closes her eyes, and then looks directly at him and says, I understand you completely, and I am interested, but right now may not be the time in the middle of this fight.
That's fair. But, once the fighting is done,
It would be a pleasure to serve with you, Father.
he smiles. All right. I don't know. I want Sarah. I want you to message me what you think you were just talking. Anyway, as you're doing that, what is everyone else doing?
I'm taking an all-nighter for researching Nolamancy. That'll be the into the next day into the meeting.
Well, at some point would like to get some bullets. I mean, maybe a knife or something if I can find one. I'll want to give her wrench back at some point. I don't know if there's anything else.
Oh, yeah, before we left or are leaving Father Thomas, Raylan would ask him if he would somehow help her get Serona out of jail.
I am working on that. Unfortunately, the courts aren't hearing cases, and her crime was big enough that she has been denied bail. I was not on the case as, well, being the person who was directly at harm. I am not impartial enough. I have been insured. The people there are going to do their utmost to make sure she pays for what she has done. I have tried to counsel them for mercy and such, and I think they only think that I am a better person.
Just like a whole look of disappointment, just like, fine, I'll figure this out. I'll figure it out. Just kind of starts thinking of fucking plots.
Alright. So I'm assuming you guys are going on back. Is there anything else we need to do?
Not at present, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Alright.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Alright, so it is a meeting is being called. Is everyone answering the call?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Alright. So take it away, Sarah. I will.
Izzy looks mildly uncomfortable being the center of attention. She
Jake
goes,
is there with you guys. You know.
Gotcha. And she says, so I figured we had better talk next steps rather than just sit around all day.
All right. So, what are the next steps?
Well, we're at war, so we should probably come up with some sort of a strategy for how to take this guy out.
It's It's gonna be... This is the most confusing combination I think is possible. First of all, even with all of the things the voice has been saying about adepts, they themselves are an adept. And
Which is why whoever this is attacking magic people while insisting that magic's not real.
it's not just that, it's... They are gaining power from being contradictory.
We all do that.
I imagine the Rebus especially.
Their adeptcy and the Rebus working together is a storm. It is constantly fighting inside themselves and changing their mind and contradicting themselves is just adding to it. And they know when someone gets a significant charge.
Major. We figured out that he was talking about major charges.
Yes.
But she's not. But Maxwell is not wrong. They can also detect significance. They can also detect minors.
They detect all.
Yeah, they detect when someone gets a charge.
Would I need to make a roll to piece together about what happened with Jeremy?
Define what happened with Jeremy.
Him getting attacked.
Oh, you can make whatever assessments you want on the situation.
I mean, if they're going after charges, I mean, that could have been what happened to Jeremy.
Almost certainly. But maybe we can use that.
We're not using Jeremy as bait.
No. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that we use one of us as bait. If somebody can get a big deal charge or several charges quickly, maybe it'll get his people to show up and we can jump them and question them.
Are you talking about like several of us charging at the same time, or just one person getting several charges?
One would be better, because it wouldn't let him know how many of us there are in the place.
I think I'm going to stick to gaining knowledge in the more traditional way, if that is alright. But I'm certainly willing to support from behind the lines.
Of course, Max. Whatever you're comfortable with. I mean, researching what it is that he can do and how he works might be really helpful to to figure out a way to fight him.
Just the rebus of all things, and a clergy of magic, of the contradictions.
I mean, I can give you the Max discussion boards again, if you think something useful might come out of it.
Yeah, I think that if you are all right with that, I think that is something that might be a couple days worth of me sticking my nose into places like that.
So I have a question for you, Emma. How does
Yes.
your power of gaining knowledge work?
A lot of my stuff is books. So knowing stuff from books and having a book and just being able to have the... Can you turn that down just a smidge here? Having the encyclopedic of... I could do that. It's not technically a book, but
Well,
I could search find the Mac records.
well, it's not technically a book.
I mean, what if you take it to Staples and get it printed and bound in a book? Then does it count?
How would you like to make a book?
Maxwell has like a slow realization of how fucking rare this book would be. Izzy, as useful as it is in kind of a scattered form, if you get it bound, I could be able to do it even faster.
I don't have a problem with that.
So here's another thing. If you get it bound and published, you might get a major.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was wondering.
Yeah, just like and if it's kind of Max like fighting himself of like, I have already been a fucking target here. Am I gonna put another fucking target on my back? It also, if you published it, kind of like losing my fucking mind over here.
No.
I mean, to be fair, it was published kind of at one time. It was like in the Usenet. Anyone could get it. But
At least, if you need to do that, you're taking all of the names off of everything. A lot of the people in here are already dead, but the ones that aren't don't need extra attention drawn to themselves.
There doesn't need to be an author, it can be anonymous.
No, the post.
Yeah.
The people who posted everything.
It doesn't need to have any connection to the Max at all. And it can be given back to the Max. This is your history. As much as a major charge would help us in the long run, I don't want to cross that boundary with you, Izzy.
It's not only mine to decide for.
Exactly.
And I'm not even technically in this group. So I don't know. If you can scrub it for identifying information, I guess I don't really see that much of a problem. But it makes me uncomfortable.
It is your information. Binding it will simply allow me to know what it is. I don't desperately need charges in this moment.
No, with a major charge, you might be able to know who the voice is.
If it makes you that uncomfortable, there are other ways we can get more deeply gained information about the voice.
Let me talk to the others.
Of course.
Actually, Izzy's eyes go kind of vague for a second.
Drake's like, nah, I don't have a problem with it.
That's supposed to be labeled pops ups.
Oh, okay.
She's asking.
Oh, no, Skinner's probably not the most thrilled with it, but the majority of everyone else seems like thinks it's probably it's an okay idea.
But his position is suspicious to unhappy, not murderous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
you know, his so cuz keep in mind, they're still from Max, which means they kind of enjoy the idea that a knowledge of magic getting out there. This would be like the first time someone had even published something and put it out there. I mean, like, literally, Hi, I'm Dirk A is a book that the fucking Sleepers basically published. Alright? Like, this would just be Mac's answer to the Sleeper book, An Idiot's Guide on How to Do Magic, which is what which Joker is going to insist we call it. Alright?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Well,
but doesn't it take a while to get a book published?
Izzy gets a crooked smile and says, "It depends how much money you have to throw at the problem."
Yes, that is also a thing. I will mention, Izzy, you will not be able to use your magic to do this because that would spoil the,
The charge.
Fruit of the Poisonous Tree thing.
No, I understand.
No, actually, no. You getting the book, you using your magic to help get the book published doesn't spoil the book. You then, it just can't, then, he just has to acquire, like, the first copy of it. Him acquiring the book can't be by magic. You publishing the book, actually, is not Fruit of the Poisonous Tree.
Okay, so you pay a publishing company to publish it, but then doesn't it have to get printed? And what printing place is working right now?
I mean, Cat goes, well, if they're not working right now, then, like, they have all the time in the world to do it.
I mean, I realize that we're ignoring lockdown, but I'm pretty sure other people aren't.
I don't know. Besides, as we said, we throw more money at the problem, you know?
Izzy's entire attitude kind of changes, and she goes, that's a good idea. We should do this.
Alright then. I can get to work on that then. Scrubbing the names and coming up with, I guess, an appropriate format and pen name.
Is this the new objective? Publish a book?
Sure.
It's so silly.
No, it's
Vibrant objective.
It's worth.
It's a great idea because it's achievable, and if we can do it quickly, then we can start our next objective against the voice at a higher percentage.
I do love that we went from war.
Because this is proximate. This is proximally related.
There's some saying about wars being fought with a pen or something. I don't know.
God. All right, let's go.
I mean, not to be a downer, but I don't like the idea of Max being a target.
Jake raises his hand. I'll be the author. I'm used to being a target.
Just nobody stand near him.
Well,
Yeah, no, I'm not making that mistake again.
The author can be anonymous, but weren't you guys saying that this person can sense when someone gets a charge? Is that what you're talking about?
That is, I believe that is what Mercedes is talking about.
Yes.
But it happens when you obtain the copy of the book, right?
Yes.
So, if we go through all of this work, and I pick up the first ever printed copy, copy 00001, off the press, and I walk it back to you here in a fortified zone, and I hand it to you, won't you get the charge here? In a fortified zone?
That would be how it would work.
No.
Or no?
When he puts it into the library.
Okay, yeah.
The library is an important part of the process.
Which might have to be moved just based on the fact that I was kidnapped from my home.
It can be moved here. In fact, that can be a thing that you guys can say that people are doing right now.
Yeah.
They're moving the library. All they need is your say-so.
Yeah, as soon as I come back, I'm like, please move my library here.
Sure.
I don't want to go back home right now.
I mean, you are, in all honesty, I'm going to highly suggest that that's probably not a thing that is actually happening right now. Simply because, Max, do you want random people?
No, I want to be there. I will pack them into boxes, and then pack those boxes into bubble wrap, and then put that in another box, and then it gets moved.
Fair, that's fair. So, Jake opens up his mouth and then he closes it. And he goes, "Nope, I'm just an idiot."
Well, what was your idiot idea?
It's not how that works, Caitlin.
I know. I know.
Do we still want to try and lure, I guess, his minions out with the SIG charges?
Suppose we can try. But I don't... We would need to have quite the setup to lure them out and be able to question them, wouldn't we?
I mean,
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
My mic's being stupid. Izzy will say, well, the thing to do is to find someone who can charge quickly and easily, and have them do it in the middle of a trap that we're ready to spring. We need to pick the time and the place and have people in place long before.
Jake goes, "Now the question is, who can charge quickly and easily?"
Cat.
Yeah.
If I can reach adepts, don't smokers charge really easily?
Yes.
But does Darren know that?
I mean,
you can ask.
Yeah, you can go and seek your person out, but you don't have the unless you want to roll me secrecy right now. Minus 20 for the specific. Actually, minus 10. Only minus 10. Actually, minus 5. It's fairly easy to come across this. I'm thinking things in my head. I'm sorry.
Okay, hang on. -5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. You have no clue about how long it takes to charge with your thing.
All right.
Meanwhile, Darren, I'm just gonna smoke then. I'm just gonna keep smoking.
We could ask. We could ask the other adepts that we know how difficult it is for them to charge quickly.
Yeah. I don't know how it works yet. I'll try to figure out from Smokes a little bit more. But maybe I can help. If I can, I'd like to.
Well, that would be awesome. But even if you can't charge quickly or at all, you can still help with this. You can be the jaws of the trap.
Yeah, okay. That works.
I should
too.
say, you're still feeling a lot in pain. You're just not as bad as you were.
That's fine.
In fact, getting some surgery might be good. It might, you know,
Wow.
help you.
Dang.
Same thing for you, Tilly, by the way.
Yeah, figured as much. While the blood should stay on the inside, internal bleeding doesn't usually bode well.
Yeah.
I suppose Izzy can start to say, I guess you two really should go to the hospital.
God.
Alright.
And she does get green and shaky when she says that.
Yeah.
You good? You good? You want to ginger ale?
Perhaps I should not go with you, but it might be a good idea for you to go to the place.
The place with the things. Got it. Okay.
While you're there, can you steal me some more Vicodin?
Oh my god, please don't do that.
Mercedes.
We don't need people arrested. We have enough problems.
Izzy rolls her eyes and shoots Kat a text message.
Would Percocet work?
My god.
Yeah, that would be fine. I mean, whatever you can get your hands on, really.
Well, it just so happens I got a couple pills left.
What the fuck, Darren?
You can have them.
Please don't.
I mean,
What?
Darren, you've got like you know, 2 of your 3 pills left. You want to hand one out, or you want to take one?
I'm gonna take one. I'll just hand her the other one.
Sure. Roll me fitness.
He just crumbles to the ground.
You had to goad me into it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I'm not taking that. I don't know what's in it.
Tilly just kind of looks at her.
Oh my gosh.
Lord.
Oh, I should roll my thing. It doesn't matter. I already failed on that identity, so it's fine.
Great, yeah, you pop a pill. Everything feels good.
All right. Well, you can have my last one.
Keep it.
All right. Whatever.
I'm just gonna give it back to you later when you start whining about being in pain.
Don't you a bitch.
All right.
No, she didn't call him a bitch. She referenced something else that no one else is thinking of.
What? I don't understand what the reference is. Am I
Painkillers wear off.
Oh yeah, am I feeling better because I'm on already?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Cold opiate addiction, my guy.
I don't from. Well,
Yes.
I guess I was taking them before.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also researched it to try and like fight Tilly's new addiction, but I really can't because all the articles are just like, yeah, no, it's fucked.
Yeah. Well.
Well, I was gonna say before we got on that tangent, Jeremy and I can make SIGs. I mean, one a day depending on what we're making.
SIGs? Oh, you're talking about charges.
Just
We're
a
not
confused Darren.
Oh, Lord.
Leah, your
No one
cigarette
needs
special or
cancer,
something?
okay?
Oh, man.
Well,
I
mean,
believe in you, Darren.
I'm not sure if one a day is going to be enough. I mean, obviously it was enough to get Jeremy hit up, but that might be more on his reputation than anything else.
I mean, well, if we're both working on the same thing, that would be 2 a day.
Got a good point.
Well, yeah, but my buddy Cat can make 2, and how long does it take to do 2 shots?
Well, yes, but she is also hurt and worry. No, worry.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe she's not the best candidate because she's laid up, but if she got better, or there is another adept that can do something like that. I mean, if one adept school can charge multiple times a minute, can't there be another?
I mean, that's the kind of thing that Skinner would do.
Yeah, but he's even worse off.
Okay,
And we don't have
healing.
We don't have another Skinner. Well, isn't that what we're trying to do?
Sure.
Isn't that why he's at the place I can't talk about?
At the
Call a
yucky place?
hospital.
I mean, I guess I could try to sneak up on him and poke him while he's asleep.
You're gonna just walk up and be like, hey, wake up.
I mean, I assume he's not carrying anything right now.
Probably not because of the hospital.
But we could probably sneak something into him.
Yeah, me.
I don't think him cutting you is going to be very helpful in him charging.
What?
No, it would be towards himself.
He's too hurt to charge effectively right now, or at all.
That is true.
But I could heal him, and then he could do it again. But I still don't like the idea.
He would be so pissed.
I'm not sure, but I think it might need to be done anyway.
Well, If you're going, I could come with you.
Cat looks at you and glares.
Oh, is Cat back? I thought she was still at the hospital.
Oh!
Cat was on guard dog duty.
Oh, okay. Oh, Cat is back. Because Cat was with Kaylee. So, we're saying
It
to
was
clean
Pete or something.
Yeah, if it were Pete or whatever who was watching, then I would text one of them.
Okay. Alright. Oh. Now Cat doesn't get to misinterpret that. Makes me sad. The fuck is Izzy doing asking me about my dad?
Oh, God.
Okay, so I feel like the plan for the moment basically breaks down into get medical care and publish a book.
Yeah. Totally.
So who's doing which thing?
First of all,
I
I'm
think the injured people should be publishing the book, and the healed people should be getting their medical care. All right.
Obviously, the injured people have to go get healed, but there should be people on protection duty.
Protection duty.
Well, you're gonna be unconscious in a hospital for an undefined amount of time.
Oh.
So
Okay.
it might be good if someone was standing around in case an agent of the voice came to stab you in the neck.
Fair point.
Oh, as you guys are speaking, there is a knock on your door.
I'll go and check on it.
There is standing a very tall sentient pair of abs, covered by a shirt, of course. Hey, so he's holding what looks to be a purple book in his hands with the words "Keep Out" and various symbols scrolled on it.
He brought you a present, Max.
Is it? Just very confused. It's like, that is a book, I suppose. But
Tilly just realizes what happened.
What has happened?
Like, that's the only thing. That's the rarest book possible, right?
No.
No.
This isn't a published
I'm gonna
book.
stay over here then.
This is
it
a
gotta
journal.
be. Yeah, this is a journal. I don't know.
Damn it! I tried. Okay.
You might be able to add it to your library and be like, I can now know things based on this because of my library stuff. Because look, I know you're talking around things, and I thought that maybe this could be helpful.
Is that the book I think it is, or is that a totally different book?
Oh no, it's the book you think it is.
Gotcha.
You remember Eli took it before.
Oh no, I remember.
Out of character, is this Carrie's journal?
Yeah. Carrie's journal.
Then it's not the book that I think it is.
Oh, what book
I don't
did you
think.
think it was?
Is this Aoife's Carrie journal, or is this Carrie's journal?
Carrie journal.
Yeah, I thought it was the Carrie journal from the thing.
Thank you. I will probably sit down and read this and have that be most of my action, because publishing is kind of I'm only needed for the last half of the publishing.
I mean, you're probably needed for, like, going over the information and sorting it out and doing that stuff, and you could probably make rolls in order to do that.
Yeah.
But the less you are involved in the actually getting the book published, it's a different thing,
I'm surprised. I would have thought that Eli would have given Aoife's book, Chronicle of a Chronicler.
Oh, which one? Chronicle of a Chronicler? What?
Oh, Aoife unintentionally made an artifact because she made a chronicle about a chronicler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, he's keeping that. Like,
okay.
This was to give them the information, not like give them a super fucking powerful artifact.
Alright, so I don't really think that I would be of much help on guard duty.
You might be able to figure out a 5-finger discount on some Vicodin.
I think Kat would be better at both of those things.
Also, like, you can't just walk into the pharmacy at a hospital and just be like, what to do? Vicodin in my pocket. There's codes and saves.
Izzy snorts and looks at Kat again.
The system's already been cheated once before.
I mean, I'm sure she's got it, but Darren's not going to be able to just walk in and be like, what to do?
No, I'm not planning on it.
But Kat specializes in walking places and going, what to do?
What to do?
Yeah, no, really.
Alright, then we'll leave it to her.
She has the ability to go so unnoticed, she's functionally invisible.
Without any of the actual detriments of being invisible. Because there is a person who can be actually invisible at will, but they suffer all the drawbacks, as in, people don't know to get out of your fucking way. People will react when you move a goddamn chair, going, what the fuck was that? You're invisible. The shit you do is not invisible. Cat can literally be, like, can be in front of you dancing, and you won't know it's her. Cat can walk up to you, pull something out, slip something into your pocket, and walk away, and you have no clue she was ever fucking there. Anyway.
That's pretty cool.
Get some of that Dipso shit. It is a good class.
So what are you guys doing?
So, what specifically needs to be done for this whole book publishing?
Edit.
Compile the information.
Compile.
Edit. Probably write some prose and things for it. There's probably various bits that need to be written for it. find a publisher, pay them a ridiculous amount of money. Also, if you just self-publish this thing, no, not gonna. You need a
Can't buy that on Amazon.
In fact, if you guys, the more higher class publishing you can get, like, if you could get someone who publishes, what's it called, actual scientific, encyclopedias and other things like that, like that level of classy, books, it's gonna be more there.
So Mercedes could help by trying to get some higher up in a fancy publishing company in a compromising position and blackmailing them.
Okay, that I think I could do. I mean, my only other thought for how to help was weed, so.
Well, can you source something that's gonna help the people writing the book to stay up and focused?
I think you're probably gonna want meth.
Ew.
Please make sure they don't die.
I don't know if I can do anything about drugs. I don't know how this shit works.
I didn't kill Tilly.
Yeah.
Did you give Tilly meth?
No.
No.
What did you give Tilly?
Nothing. I'm here.
We're not
That's the
talking
important
about
part.
it. So.
Anyway, we're publishing a book and going to the hospital.
Yes. Tilly, you are definitely going to the hospital.
Yeah, would like to and go to hospital.
Alright. Heading on the way to the hospital.
Oh, probably shouldn't walk in there with a gun on me.
Oh my god! What? Leave the... God!
Who are you gonna give it to?
Please leave the home!
Whose ride are we in? Like, whose car
I
are we
think
taking?
Izzy's the only one that's got one nearby.
Alright.
No, Haley has a car. And if Izzy can't go because it makes her physically ill, the next best person would probably be me to deal with this situation.
I wanna tuck the gun. I wanna hide the gun under my seat, like tuck it up under the seat in whatever car. I don't want anybody else to know, except for the owner of the car. I want to pull them aside later and tell them.
Well, who's all going to the hospital before we worry about that?
Definitely me, I guess. It sounds like I need
Tilly,
surgery.
Darren.
I guess I'll go to the hospital with them and make sure they don't get murdered.
Right.
Yeah, don't like that one.
I'm going to go and try to find someone in the thirds to speak to who has some sort of authority.
Alright.
And I'm going to ask them about having our weapons released back to us when we leave the compound altogether.
You run into the guy who's got, like, the paperclip on his shirt and the gun in his belt. Looks to you. Hey, what's up?
Some of us are leaving to go to the hospital to get some injuries treated and to check up on our people. And
Sure.
I wanted to know if at least one of my people can have their weapon back when they leave. If they return it when they want to come back inside.
I mean, sure, I can do that for you. So he pulls out his phone and is like, hey, yo, this thing's... So all of your weapons are returned to you.
Oh, thank you.
It's kind of a short notice thing, like they weren't expecting you to come in here and do this stuff, so they confiscated all your weapons, but you seem cool now, so they'll let you carry them, just don't cause problems, and there won't be no problems.
But we are problem children. It's fine.
Woo.
I'm gonna kind of step aside with Tilly.
What's up?
Alright, now if the doctors ask, it was heroin. Just heroin.
Oh, God.
You'll be fine to pass a drug test in like another day or two.
Also, you guys can go to the hospital for this. It is also possible that you don't go to the hospital for this. You just get sewn up in, like, the back room.
Do they have a surgeon, air quotes, in the building?
As I said here, hospital stays. If it's been longer than an hour and the person is admitted to a hospital under your care, or alternatively is sweating it out in an anonymous hotel room where you're paying off the cleaning staff, a person with the medical identity can perform surgery. You may only this may only be attempted once per major injury.
Now I really want to have Mercedes try surgery.
No. Oh, no. Oh, no, Tilly has a medical.
No, you can't do fucking surgery on yourself.
I can do it on Darren.
Oh.
I feel like the phrase, oh no, no, just let me have a minute. I've only done this on dead people.
Oh my god.
I think we should go to the hospital.
Have you ever heard somebody say, like, would you want your pilot, would you want your doctor to be on drugs? Would you want your surgeon to be high on mescaline or whatever?
Would you like your doctor chasing dragons or not? Like...
I mean, if the actual hospital is an option, I think I'd rather have the actual.
Yeah,
hospital.
no, let's go to the hospital.
Yeah.
All right. Point of fact, though, hospital's probably going to keep you for several days.
Oh, never mind. All right, Tilly. I hope you got latex gloves.
I know sterile procedure. Let's go.
Are you any good at this?
I don't know.
Izzy's like
None of my people ever complained, but they couldn't exactly respond.
Izzy's like vibrating in place. Like, if I have to do it, I should do it because I'm good at it, but it's gonna hurt real bad.
And that's what Mercedes is for, is God. Let's go.
Izzy's medical score is 83.
You might want to do it.
He can't roll it without hurting her avatar.
Oh
no! Yeah, no, in all honesty, Izzy's awesome power is she could have been able to do surgery on you guys. were it not for the fucking healer.
No, the healer was fine. It's this stupid
Oh no, the new
frickin'
healer.
miracle
I
worker.
meant the new healer, the miracle worker. Yeah.
Well,
I meant the fall of the healer. Sorry, you know.
No, it's okay. So about getting the physician. Can we do that next, please?
All right, so while they go do their back alley surgery, who wants to help me move a grow room?
I guess I can do that. I have a big car.
Jake is down.
Yeah, but like,
So here's the question, Izzy. Do you want to go help move a grow room, or do you want to help make sure nothing goes horribly wrong with these surgeries?
Please let the answer be clear.
I should probably oversee the surgeries.
I was super afraid you're gonna be like, I should probably help with the grow.
So how is Izzy helping set up for the surgery?
I guess she's going to test the bounds of this and just see what starts to feel icky. So she's trying not to touch anything, but she's gonna start trying to very tentatively offer suggestions for how to like set things up.
Roll me knowledge.
Okay. If I can remember where that is. 1 second.
Oh, babe! Oh my god! This is it!
no.
Oh my god.
Fix it.
hello,
Alright.
darkness, my old friend.
I can't remember. Is that the worst possible roll or the best possible?
That's
Yes,
the
it
worst.
is.
Yeah, it's
Worst
the worst.
possible roll.
Okay, I think I'd like to have try that over.
How are we trying that over?
Seeing as we're operating on my friends, I think my noble will probably apply.
Or I'll let your noble apply for this.
Oh my god.
Roll me another knowledge. Alright.
Oh. We're missing.
So the key word that you're probably gonna want is clean. Alright?
Oh,
You
that's
need
the
a-
wrong description, but we'll take the roll.
It's fair. Yeah. As I said, the roll stands. I can see the thing up there. The keyword you're going to want is clean. The more stuff you can get that's clean in here, the better. If you knew someone who was really good at cleaning, might be a good time to reach out to them.
I'm calling a friend. Phone a friend.
Also, equipment. If they don't have equipment that's proper and good, it's going to be harder because they can do this with like a soup can lid, you know? You can cut someone open.
I'm going to tell Tilly where my bag is. Just don't touch me with it when you bring it in. It's in the trunk of my car.
Did you have enough?
No.
All right. I'm going to say this. You probably had a lot of stuff. You don't have enough stuff to do surgery in that bag, all right?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a start, at least.
Wasn't Izzy's car in a car accident and towed away?
That's true. I'm not sure if she would have been able to grab her bag.
You can got your stuff out of that. You can go to the car lot and have gotten your stuff out of there. What I'm saying is your bag is not sufficient for this. It has some base level stuff, so they aren't at a minus 20%. All right, cleaning the room and having the base level of stuff you have there is a minus 10% to this roll because they don't have proper equipment.
Sure. I'm gonna call Charles. See if he picks up.
Sure. Hey.
Hey, I was hoping you wouldn't mind doing me a favor.
Sure. I mean, I'm a little busy here. Could you send Boy Toy over?
Yeah, of
And,
course. Yeah, he can babysit. But I've got some friends that need some treatment and they don't want to go to the hospital. I was hoping you could clean the room and maybe stop by headquarters and get some of the boss's scalpels and needles and thread. Pretty please.
I mean, sure. I can get some of that stuff there.
Thank you. I'll text you the address and tell me before you get here so I can come out and walk you in, okay?
All right. Roll me status, by the way.
Yes, 1 second. There we go.
Yeah, he is able to get you enough that I'm going to say it's only a -5, all right?
Okay.
Because, again, this is a back alley surgery. So there's going to be some penalties. Until Isobel goes, I am springing for an entire surgical fucking theater in here.
No, I understand. I understand absolutely.
All right. So, yeah, no. He comes in. He does his thing. It takes him about an hour to do it, and he says he's going to stick around, because then he's going to clean up the mess afterwards. Which is probably going to take, like, 2 to 3 hours between surgeries.
Both bodies? Dang.
What do you, what?
I feel like you saying bodies before we even started this is sealing our fate. Yeah. Please don't do that. We are patients currently. You are my patient.
Yeah, it's just
our
a
patient
joke.
currently.
It's just a joke. It's just a joke. All right. Sorry.
Alright, so. Who's making the roll?
I guess Tilly will start.
Alright, Tilly.
Roll medical.
-5.
Why, God? Motherfucker. That's so bad.
Oh my god.
Hold on, let me...
Why are you doing this in the first place? Holy shit. Okay.
God, why?
I mean,
Okay,
that was passable before this.
You get a reroll in with loss of control, maybe?
Sure.
Nice.
That's
Wait, wait!
What?
Hold on!
I'm waiting!
As you start to do something wrong and, like, pause and give yourself a breath before you try again, Izzy comes up beside you and puts her hand on your shoulder and says, basically like, you know, just stay calm. I know it's different than you're used to, but you've got this. It'll all be okay. Philipp. Your target is now 38.
Cool.
So you're instead adding a plus 25.
Said 25. I'm gonna walk off a cliff.
No, you won.
Oh,
Yep,
I win?
38. You flip that to a 25.
Oh,
That's a
nice.
success.
Nice.
This is my obsession. Free flips.
Yeah. Oh, free flip. Nice. Darren survived. Yeah.
I live. No infection.
No, you don't know. Stuff just comes later. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
That's what Charles was for.
Yeah. Go, Charles. Should write him a thank you note.
Thank you.
Thank you for the sterility.
His nickname is Mr. Clean for a reason.
That's true. That's a very valid point. That's very valid.
So, all right. You definitely need to take the pain pills after this. Oh, roll me a fitness roll, Darren.
Okay. Do you have any minus?
Nope.
Ooh. That's bad.
Yep.
Darren.
Huh?
Come on.
There's
That's
nothing
fine. Nothing happens.
There's nothing I can do about it. I don't think.
Sure there is.
Is there?
Your noble goal is taking care of yourself.
Yeah, but I flip it. It's a 79. I still fail.
You can
re-roll.
it, bro.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll do that then. I'll re-roll it. That's better.
All right. You're only a minor step closer to becoming addicted, not a major one. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Yeah. Getting through the surgery is rough. Probably because you guys aren't doing this with anesthetic. So there is a lot of you cutting in and removing things. In fact, you have to cut in and remove some scar tissue that had formed. You don't know how the fuck all of this scar tissue formed on him, but like a shit ton of scar tissue formed on him. Like,
fucking Dobby up in this bitch.
Yeah. No. You still hurt, Darren, but it feels better. You think that in a couple days you'll probably be like 100% no pain, no nothing. Especially if you can't keep taking these pills. I mean, this is gonna be great. Woo!
Awesome. So, thank you.
So, I believe that's next up is someone.
Who's doing the surgery on Tilly?
I will.
God!
No. Oh,
who all has medical?
I do.
I mean, I do, but it's low.
I do, but it's
How high?
15%.
15%! God.
Mercedes, are you any good at it?
I mean, what's there to know?
Oh my god.
Hey, yours is gold.
1 second, I need to take a hit of drugs. All right, let's do this surgery.
Magic cocaine. She can see each individual blood vessel. It's fine.
It's just how they did surgery in the 80s.
You're still injured from the car crash, it looks like, unless you went to the hospital.
Who did you say was injured from the car crash?
Izzy, and you.
I'll be alright. It's fine.
Everybody gets a surgery.
Have I healed Haley?
You're uncertain.
Well, I'll try anyway.
All right. You feel like you do something.
Does Haley feel better?
Yeah. Haley, your arm had been hurting from when you got slammed onto the ground. Like your elbow was, sore and all that stuff. It feels a whole lot better now.
She kind of looks at Izzy and is like, huh. That feels a lot better. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Izzy, just tell me what I need to do.
Okay, I will try. So Izzy starts tentatively trying to walk her through the surgical procedure and waits to see if it feels bad, in which case she's going to immediately stop talking.
All right. First, I'm going to take a hit of cocaine.
All right.
Beautiful. Love it.
So, Izzy, it feels a little wrong like this. Being a part of this, participating like this, guiding someone else, that's not what a miracle worker does.
Miracle workers don't guide people?
No,
that
they
was
perform
part
miracles.
of their shtick.
Perform miracles. They don't do any of this stuff like this.
This is it.
This is where Tilly dies.
This is how it ends. Not with a bang, but with a bump.
You should have given me some warning. Oh well.
Reroll it. Mercedes, reroll.
I mean, you have warning before this. I'll let you.
No, it's fine. Save it for the other roll.
Okay.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
Oh yeah, this was you're trying to use drugs. Got it. All right.
Oh, thank God.
She wants this to fail because she wants her use my drugs to go up.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's fine. I'm pretty sure I won't kill Tilly even without drugs.
Well, were you trying to fixate everything?
Yes, that is
All right.
what the roll said.
Izzy's going to mutter to herself and be making hand gestures as though she's thinking through what's about to be done, as though she's getting ready to tell you what's going on, like how to do the surgical procedure.
Okay.
I wish I knew what your stat was.
Am I allowed to tell her?
Yeah, you can give her a hint.
It's in the 20s.
Gotcha.
But it's also not an obsession. Tilly had that as an obsession.
So, Izzy shakes her head and says, "You know, I just don't think that approach is going to work. Let me think about something else." And she does it again.
Yeah.
Okay. So, she says, "Yeah, that's how we'll deal with it."
Okay, sounds good.
And I am handing you a hunch roll of 3.
Oh wait, how are you? What?
I'm casting. I'm using a hunch dice.
Oh, roll me a d100.
I did.
Oh,
That's what I was talking about.
surely is something.
Yeah.
I thought that was your success on casting the spell, because the other one above there is a failure.
Yeah, I know. She's burning through multiple charges here.
Yeah. Oh, well, no. Okay. So the first. All right. Here's a fun fact. A simple failure does not cost you a charge.
Oh, okay.
So you tried to cast a spell, it failed. You can just try it again. It succeeded now, and now you need to give her a hunch roll. So it is. I did not see where the 3 came up in here, so I can roll the dice, and I can tell her what it will be.
Okay, well, I guess I just didn't understand how the spell is supposed to work.
Sure. You've cast the spell, and now you make a hunch roll. So you just roll 1d100. All right.
Oh, okay. All right.
Do my charges work like that? At least the minor ones?
Well, considering your charges are like uses of drugs, not really. But like, if you were a normal other thing, then yeah. Like, considering it's like I take a thing of drugs, I'm high on drugs. You don't tell that it's harder for you to tell when your charges just don't work. All right.
That's fair.
All right. So, hey, Steph, your next roll on whatever you do will be a 17.
Okay. Am I taking a -5 penalty on this?
Yes.
Now I'm all afeared.
So,
nope.
That's a failure.
No, it's not.
She can take.
Oh, 17. Oh, you're right. That's a success.
I'm so confused.
My mind saw 21 and I subtracted 5 from it, all right?
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Oh my god, that was scary.
Good teamwork.
I'm gonna need to charge soon.
All right.
can't believe that worked.
See, it's not that hard.
I know, honestly.
You manage to sort of cut on in, and you sort of stitch up the rest of her like gunshot wound that she got through her chest area.
Nice.
That's good. Izzy's looking damaged also.
Alright, you next, Izzy.
Oh, God.
I don't know if I can accept medical treatment, so maybe I'll just rest up.
I mean, you can try it.
I don't particularly want to try it.
That's fair. Roll me lie.
Okay, 1 second.
Do you want a notice roll?
So, are you trying to suggest that this is part of your taboo?
Yeah.
All right, it's not part of your taboo. But you can definitely lie and pretend it is, so you're not going under Mercedes' knife.
I don't actually know. I don't know anything about this. Although I guess it gives me, if I say it and I feel that it's not true as I'm saying it, that's something.
Yeah, no, it's like I don't think it's like it's like normally you're trying to rely on that bad feeling when you're talking about the stuff. It's not there. It's not there. It's like yeah, it's totally yeah. What are you doing, Mercedes?
Can I tell if she's lying?
Roll me notice.
Oh, okay, yeah.
God damn.
You're fucking lying.
You know,
Oh.
bitch is fucking lying.
Why you always lying? Oh my god.
Stop fucking lying.
Stop fucking lying.
So she points
my
the
God.
scalpel at Izzy and says, "Don't you lie to me, bitch."
He has to clean at least.
They're not gonna use dirty utensils on you.
He's gonna clean up after.
Yeah, we'll just get. Where's my lighter? It'll be fine.
Oh God!
No, you can't. No.
How about you wash it or something instead of just using fire?
I mean, we can boil it,
Alright,
but that's from the
I
60s.
will wash it and
No.
then sterilize it with a lighter.
That sounds
Jeez.
like a little bit of a better idea.
Oh God, it's
How
so
about
bad.
you use alcohol so that it doesn't get full of soot?
Can Tilly look through the bag for another scalpel? This is stressful.
Sure.
God damn.
I'm beginning to feel like you don't trust me. Tilly's perfectly fine.
Just kind of muttering to myself.
I
I'm
need a
glad
quick
I'm not
sidebar.
good enough.
I'm sorry.
Hidden character.
It's okay.
What?
DM alcove, please.
Sure.
You have to pull me down.
You have to pull me down.
Okay, so good job on the surgeries, guy.
Darren, no.
What did you
Hi,
do?
everybody.
Posted a GIF in the table talk Discord.
Internally crying.
Mercedes, if it's anything, I trust you wholeheartedly. I just don't trust the dirty scalpel.
I mean, that's fair.
And I don't know what's worse, the fact that I'm making Tilly know how to sterilize the scalpel without actually having another sterile scalpel, or the fact that I know how to sterilize stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just upset because I was really hoping I was going to fail that roll.
And not see that she's lying her ass off.
Yes.
Damn it, Dice, I wanted blind faith.
Yes, I wanted blind faith. And my identity to go up.
I want level up. Why you do this?
So, Tilly has medical background, kind of. Were you like a mortician or studying to be a mortician?
Yes, a mortician. Morticians technically have medical licenses.
Yeah. But you don't need to sterilize stuff, right?
Not for mortician work, they're dead!
Yeah.
There's a difference between that and your living friend.
Yeah, that's true.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We're back. I have decided that you're all dead. I'm just kidding. We talked.
Even if
Your bomb went off, you know.
What is my injury? I don't actually know at this point.
Oh, you've got.
No, I know it's from the car crash, but I can't remember to what body part of Izzy it is.
I don't have it written down.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I shorthanded to car crash.
So, dealer's choice.
No, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, I guess she'll say, yeah, okay, I'm sure you got this. It'll be great. And she'll smile at you.
Are you sure?
I mean, you did great before, right? I have complete confidence in you. I know you would never hurt me. I know you would never hurt me on purpose. You'll do everything you can, and that's all that matters. So let's go.
I mean, there was that one night with the whip, but, you know.
That was all in good fun.
That was a whip, not a scalpel.
I mean, she said you would never hurt her on purpose, and I was, you know what I mean.
So yeah, you have plus 20.
Alright, so I'm guessing that comes out to a plus 15 since I
Yes.
imagine I'm still at that -5 penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Can I flip that?
You may. What are you using to flip it?
My noble?
What's your noble?
Unwavering loyalty.
There it goes. All right, that's a 6. All right, Izzy. You get done with the surgery, and it's almost like you could tell Mercedes was a little more nervous. It doesn't feel like, you know, it was the best, you know. But hey, you didn't die, okay?
I'll take it. I didn't die, and I didn't wreck my friendship.
Mm-hmm. I think that is probably a good spot to end this session. With everyone getting all tidied on up.
We have a plan for a book.
Yep. Yeah, you guys have all the rest of the day, aka the next 2 weeks, if you guys want to do anything for the rest of this. Additionally, as you guys are all kind of hanging around after this very impromptu, getting everyone all healed on up, you know, gonna take some recovery. You guys are probably not doing much for the rest of the day, considering you all had, like, surgery done. Like, you know.
We could make a start on the book.
Yeah, you guys can make a start on the book, but you're probably not going anywhere or doing anything too strenuous.
I wanted to do my P90X workout or whatever right after surgery.
No.
Stitches will hold. It's fine.
I just want to rip my stitches open. It's fine.
Alright, well,
Oh,
fine.
man.
If you guys are gonna be like that, I'm gonna go find someone else to move my grow room.
Aoife has
Listen.
chloroform and Venus's roof. Don't push her.
Listen, Tilly just wants to go lay down now, okay?
Lovely. Just start drugging people.
That worked out great for someone else.
Yeah, it was great. You guys should have been there. You guys were there. It was weird. It was great.
Not what I was talking about, but okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, nothing went wrong with that. It was perfect.
Yes, perfect.
It was great. It definitely completed a major objective.
Yeah. Yeah, you know.
We are all exactly where we are right now as a direct result of that wild and unequivocal success.
Oh, yes.
And we owe it all to her. Alright, so, unless there's something else someone wants to do, I do think this is...
Check your stuff out.
So hi again, I am Brandon. I'm going to be starting up a new campaign on Sunday over on my channel, WiseMan Roleplays, or WiseManOnce. The game is Pendragon. It's going to be with a little twist. got a little things in mind to join myself, the lovely Maxwell, Caitlin, and Sarah, and one other player as we start on a Thurian legend that will probably be one of the most in-depth games that I've ever played, ever run. Sarah, you remember Y2112?
Uh-huh.
I've done way more work for this game than Y2112.
Good grief.
Yeah. This is hopefully it at least holds up to what we did Y2112, but I hope it does better.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. And it wouldn't be nothing without the wonderful players who are very excited. And yeah. So if you're learning, if you have a hankering to watch a bunch of knights do some knightly things, not nightly as in every night, nightly as in KNIGHT. Come on over to Wise Man Role Playing and see the show.
That's what's up. Yeah, and you can come back here, check out Forest of Flesh on Mondays, live, and it's a D&D campaign where I try to kill the players, and they just won't die.
Have you tried Rocks Fall You Die? All right.
No, I haven't tried that.
Have you tried picking up a Warhammer brick of dice and just rolling it on the table and telling the players to take that much damage and die?
I had a guy a couple weeks ago climbing a staircase, and there was like 15 steps or something. I don't remember exactly. The first stair was...
Was it a staircase to heaven?
No.
That's the problem. If you'd made it a staircase to heaven, then even if he gets up to the top, he's dead.
So first
Oh,
step was 3d6 damage, and it increased by 1d6 every stair after that. And he took a
No,
lot.
it was a stairway to heaven. Why did you lie to me?
And he survived. He survived. He's fine. Probably.
Damn, really?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, no, it was cool. It was an interesting thing. You'll have to watch the episode to see what was going on, I guess. I think that was 49. I think that was when they fought, right after they fought the Beholder. Yeah. So cool. That's all I got. Thanks for watching, and thanks for playing. Always good playing with you guys. And have a great 2 weeks. We'll be back.
Before we sign off, one final thing. Izzy, you have been through a lot. You've gone through a whole bunch. As you're sitting there and looking through, you open up a notebook and you see writing. You have a response from your last message.
Ooh.
I'm still working on it, but...
Okay, we'll work on it this week.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's everything I wanted to do. I wanted to put my little end teaser in there, and I did. Farewell.
And this message from Tess. You gonna do it?
Good
We're
night,
just doing it
folks.
all day. There it is.
I love you, Tess. So cute.
She's been howling at me for the past 20 minutes, and the second I open the mic deliberately to let her do it, she gets all bashful.
Right on. Well, next time. Bye, folks.
Bye.